Welcome to the Senior Essentials PowerPoint presentation. You will need to refer back to this presentation throughout your senior year as it contains most pertinent information that you'll need. Here's a list of topics covered in this video. At any point in time, you can pause the video, fast forward, or rewind to look at a specific slide.
Hi, I'm Jody Grenade. I have students with the last names A through G.
Hello, my name is Justin Glenn. I'm counselor for students with the last name H through O.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Smith. I'm counselor for students with the last names P through Z.
Hey seniors, we are your graduation coaches. I am Coach Brown.
And I'm Miss Reasons.
We have dictated out that I have males, she has females. Basically what we do is we're here to help you graduate. If you are having trouble in classes or you are behind for any reason or something's going on, we're the people that you contact. We will either come visit you in the classroom if we need to, or if you're struggling, you need to get us immediately through email or find us in the hallway. If you're remote, you need to email us as soon as possible so that we can help you. Our goal is your goal, which is to graduate, and we're here to help, so please let us know if we can help you.
If you have not already taken your senior pictures this past summer, on this slide, you'll find the information on how to take those this year. On October 16th, we'll have a senior retake at school. If you'd like to do an outside sitting, you can contact Prestige Portraits. If you like your baby pictures to be included in the yearbook, you need to get those to Mr. Long.
All right, here are the important steps to graduating, to being able to walk across that stage on Monday night at 7 p.m. on May 17th. The first thing you're going to need to do is attend your senior meeting with your school counselor. There was the sign up page for that on the senior teams or in the WRAP classrooms, a link where you could click to sign up for that senior meeting. But you'll meet with your counselor and go through just the things that you need to be doing throughout this year so that you can be prepared for what comes next. The second step is you've got to make sure that you have taken and passed all of the classes that are required by the state of Tennessee to graduate. If you're not sure what those classes are, you will be going through them with your counselor during your senior meeting, but you can also check out that graduation list in the curriculum guide that is under the Access tab on the Spring Hill High School website. Step 3, you got to take an ACT test and a civic exam. I know that this particular class got their ACT in the spring canceled, but everybody's going to have an ACT this month, September 22nd. So you got to make sure you take that ACT exam. Also a civics exam. No matter if you went to, you took JROTC and didn't take government, everybody has to take the state civics exam and pass with an 80%. Those of you who are in JROTC, you'll take that through your JROTC class. Everyone else, you take it at the end of the semester of when you take government. Step 4, you have to pay all the encumbrances and complete all of those graduation requirements and be passing those classes and all the work required for those classes by May 7th. 2021. That's about a little over a week before graduation. If you're not on track to graduate, you still owe money. You will not be in the graduation program and you will not be graduating. You can still, if you look down below, you can still graduate. You'll just have to participate in the Northfield ceremony that's later in the summer. Last thing, you must attend graduation practice to participate in graduation. So make sure as soon as that date for that practice is announced, you need to make sure that you ask off for work, that you don't have a trip going on, nothing. That's when you're going to receive your ceremony tickets, only at practice.
Additional graduation information includes diploma and graduation program recognition. This will be verified during each student's individual senior meeting. During the meeting, students will also be asked to verify the spelling of their names for their diplomas and the graduation program. They'll be asked to verify honors recognitions that will be included in the program. These are honors, state honors, and distinction. Details of the requirements of each of these honors will be listed on the form each senior receives after meeting with their counselor. If a student's recognition status changes, they are to notify their counselor by May 1st for the program to be amended before printing. Again, this is the student's responsibility to notify their counselor if their honors status changes by graduation. Recognition will be notated in the program, so no stole or cord is necessary for recognition of these honors. Some clubs and organizations will wear stoles and cords at graduation. Information regarding how to get these stoles and cords will be given by the organization's sponsors. On the next slide, Ms. Thompson will give you more information about other graduation stuff, caps, gowns, and more, as well as more information about the ceremony.
Good morning, this is Leah Thompson. I'm one of the graduation coordinators here at Spring Hill High School. We just wanted to give the class of 21 some update information about cap and gown orders, deliveries, etc. In case you haven't already heard, graduation will be held 5/17/2021, 7 p.m. on the football field. So May 17th will be your all's day for graduation. Cap and gown orders and deliveries will be a whole lot different this year due to the pandemic. I've gotten word from Josh Houston, who is our representative from Balfour, that they will be doing virtual videos for ordering information for both class rings and all of the senior essentials, including cap, gown, diploma cover, tassel, hoodies, whatever you want to order for your senior year. So they will be sending us a virtual video within the month, which we will share with all the seniors via our school's teams. And you can order anything you want online, and anything that you order besides the cap and gown will be shipped to your home. The cap and gowns will be shipped to the schools in the spring. So the only thing that you're required to purchase, the only thing you're required to pay is a senior fee. Last year it was $60 plus package and handling. I don't know what the price is this year, but I'm guessing it'll be pretty close to the same. And that pays for your cap, gown, diploma cover, and your tassel. So everything you need to graduate is included in that senior fee. Anything else you buy is all optional. So keep an eye out through these announcements on Teams for the virtual video from Balfour, and hopefully they will give us information about ordering any senior materials you want or class rings if you want a class ring. My email is lthompson@murrayk12.org. If you have any graduation questions, that's the best way to reach me. I usually keep my eye on email about 20 hours a day, so you can email me anytime if you have questions, and keep an eye on the Teams. Any information we have will also be posted there. You can also go to the school's website, Spring Hill High School, and we usually have a link for either graduation or senior link. Mr. Twig usually keeps that up pretty well, and we attach most information to that. I know that the information on there currently is from last school year, but as soon as our plans start to get hammered out, we will put those on the website as well. So if you have any questions, you can let us know through a Teams chat, or you can let us know via email. Thanks a lot. Congratulations, class of 21.
There are several post-graduation planning opportunities available throughout your senior year. At your senior meeting, you're going to get an individualized post-graduation checklist for you to use. Those checklists are also available in senior teams and on the school website, which also hosts a bunch of information from resources about Tennessee Promise, how to complete your FAFSA application, the next senior year planning guide, as well as information about scholarships and financial aid.
For those wanting to go into the military or into the workforce, several resources are available and located on this graduation checklist. Also, during your senior meeting, you will talk about future plans and career opportunities. Next several slides will give you information about going to college. For those students looking for educational opportunities that don't involve taking of more math and English, and you want something that is program specific, such as learning a trade, then Tennessee College of Applied Technology may be for you. You'll be able to learn a valuable trade or skill in a short amount of time, making a reasonable wage. And all tuition is free at one of these TCATs through the Tennessee Promise.
No matter where you intend to go to school, it's always a good idea to complete the FAFSA application, and the earlier, the better. FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. You can find all the information and resources you need, including the application, on FAFSA.gov website. Please only use this website to complete your application and to get your resources and information. If you need help completing the application, reach out to Annie Trout at TSAC. Her email address is on the page. And it's important, as soon as the application becomes available in October, for you to get on there with your parent and complete the application as quickly as possible, especially if you are applying for scholarships. Most institutions have early application deadlines for their scholarships, so the sooner the better.
Once you've completed the FAFSA, you may be eligible for the Hope Scholarship. If you graduate with a GPA of 3.0 or higher, or have a 21 or higher on the ACT, you will be eligible for the Hope Scholarship. This will cover approximately $16,000 over the course of 4 years at an eligible Tennessee state institution. You do not need to complete a separate application for this scholarship. Simply complete the FAFSA application and meet the requirements, and you will be eligible. Find out about other state scholarship programs by visiting the following link. Another scholarship we get a lot of questions about is the Tennessee Promise. The Tennessee Promise is 2 years tuition-free at a community college, Tennessee College of Applied Technology, and a few associate programs at 4-year state universities in Tennessee. During each student's senior meeting, they are encouraged to apply for the Tennessee Promise regardless of their post-secondary plans. Although they are encouraged, it is the responsibility of the student to complete the application and fulfill all of the requirements by the deadlines to remain eligible. Checklists with the deadlines are located on the senior teams, and they are posted on the College and Career Planning page of our website.
Once again, while we encourage all students to complete the Tennessee Promise application, it is up to the student themselves to complete that application by November 2nd to remain eligible, and then complete all the other steps to remain eligible for it to be used their freshman year of college.
Another way some students get help paying for college is through college athletics. Students who plan to enroll in college and participate in athletics in an NCAA or NAIA school must be certified by the appropriate eligibility center. If this is you and you plan on playing college sports, be sure to register with that college athletic organization and keep up with your eligibility requirements throughout your senior year. Students, it's also a good idea to discuss these plans with your counselor at your senior meeting, so that we can help you in making sure that you have the appropriate high school coursework to meet those eligibility requirements. Also, students, it's up to you to request your final transcript be sent to both the college and to the NAIA and NCAA.
So this current senior class did not take the ACT in the spring. Therefore, all seniors are going to be taking the ACT this fall on September 22nd. You do not need to register on your own at home for this ACT. You will be registering in your RAP class. In addition, the state of Tennessee will give all students a waiver to take a free ACT on their own in the month of December. It is up to the student and parent to sign up and use this waiver at act.org. All students need an ACT score to graduate. The ACT score is used by most colleges for entrance and to award scholarships. Other testing that is available at Spring Hill High School is the ASVAB. We will be announcing a date for seniors to take the ASVAB if they would like to have that exam for entrance into the military. However, the ASVAB is also a great career assessment tool, and you do not have to go into the military if you take it. It can just help you maybe figure out what it is you would like to do after high school. Other exams that you might need to take, depending on which college you're going to apply to, is the SAT or an SAT subject test. We do not give those here at Spring Hill High School. You'll need to visit the College Board website and sign up to take those on your own if your college is asking you to do so. Finally, the state requires each student to take a civics exam and pass with a score of 80% to graduate. Whether you are taking U.S. government or you're taking U.S. government in JROTC, you have to take this exam. You'll be given the exam at the end of your government class, the semester, when your class is finished. And if you're in JROTC, you'll get the opportunity to take that at the end of the fall semester and at the end of the spring semester.
Here's some important information for all testers. The ACT test will be given at school Tuesday, September 22nd. Students should arrive to school early that day and be in their testing location prior to the start of the test. The test will begin promptly at 7:45. Testing locations will be posted in the building and outside the front office near the lobby. They should bring a number 2 pencil and a calculator. Students, you may also bring snacks or drinks to have during the break only. Cell phones are not allowed during testing. ACT has very strict policies regarding cell phone use, and test administrators must adhere to these policies. So students, again, it is very important that you follow ACT's policy on cell phones. No cell phones will be allowed to be used during the testing window. Seniors and senior parents, we hope you have found this presentation helpful. Here's a snapshot of some important dates throughout your senior year. We encourage you to go ahead and put these in your phone or your calendar so that you won't miss anything. This year is going to fly by, and we hope it's a great one.
The following several slides contain resources that you will use throughout your senior year. One of the things that you'll need to do is become very familiar with our school's website. On the website, there are calendar and announcements that keep you up to date with pertinent information that you will need to know. Next, if you need a transcript sent, below you see a yellow box with 3 files with a magnifying glass over it labeled Student Records Request. This is box that you'll need to click to request a transcript. Please do not email or stop by the counseling office, as this button on the homepage is the only way to request a transcript. Also, notice below under the Access SHHS tab, it is highlighted in yellow. If you hover over this tab, a drop-down menu will populate. It has important information such as administration and faculty emails, our curriculum guide, which talks about what courses we offer and what those courses are comprised of, school counseling pages, which the school counselor emails are on, and a Rader Scholarship page.
Hey class of 2021, this is Jackson Carter, and Guidance has asked me to film this video showing you how to use your ClassLink this year. So ClassLink is going to be super important for all of our senior activities and everything that we're going to have to do for school for senior year and to make sure we're good to go for graduation and stuff. When you get to the school's website, you'll click right here on ClassLink, and that will prompt you to log into your ClassLink. Now, you'll be directed to this login page, and I'm sure you've all logged into this before for at least one of your classes. So I'll log out and show you what the sign-in page looks like. So it'll be your first name, period, last name in most cases, because it'll be the first part of your student email. And then you'll use the password that you got at the beginning of the year that is the password for your student email. Now, all of these changed over the summer, so your RAP teacher should have given you your new log information on the first day of school. So after we get here to the My Apps page on ClassLink, the first thing we need to talk about is EduPoint Student View. So I'm not going to log into my Student View and all that stuff, but some very important things to know about Student View. If you have not gotten your access key yet, you can get that from the attendance department. They'll be able to print your access key so that way you can go to the EduPoint Student View website and register your account. Now on Student View, I'm sure you already know this, but you can access your grades, your attendance, and your schedule. And Mr. Glenn told me that you can actually access an unofficial copy of your transcript on Student View. So that's something very important that would be easy for you to get for scholarships and all that good stuff that needs a copy of your transcript. Next, we have Outlook. So we'll click on the Outlook page here. And if it ever loads, we will take a peek at Outlook. So I'm already logged in, so you know Outlook is our student email. So this is your first name, period, last name at student.murrayk12 email address. Now from here, you'll be able to email your teachers and your guidance counselors and all of that stuff that you need to communicate for school. The guidance department wanted me to tell you that if you would like a timely response to a request that you have, you need to email your guidance counselor. You don't worry about sending messages on Teams or anything like that. You need to email them about whatever problems you have. That's how you'll get the fastest response from them, so that way they have all of their communications in one consolidated place. So I'm sure you already know how to use Outlook. I'm sure you're all comfortable with that, so we'll come back to the ClassLink. Now, the new thing that we've just started using a lot this year, as you all know, is Teams. Now, we actually have a senior team that the guidance department has set up. So we will eventually log into Microsoft Teams if it ever loads. And when it does load, we'll log into Teams. All right, let's see if I'm already logged in. Oh, we love the internet in this building, don't we? All right, we'll use the web app. Now, there is a Teams app for your phone, and it is a little more consolidated on your phone. So I would recommend that, but if you're on a computer, you can still do it. So if you're not already a member of the senior teams, you need to click this button up here, join or create a team. Now on the slideshow that goes with this presentation, on the slide that talks about ClassLink, you'll see a big bold code over on the right-hand side. That code is the code to join the senior team. Now this team right here that has the Class of 2021 logo, that is our official senior team. So this is where guidance counselors and other teachers and stuff who deal with graduation and senior events and stuff, that's where you'll get all of your information. So they have it to where only owners can send messages and add files to the channel. But if we scroll up here past where everybody was recently added, we'll see announcements and stuff posted. And it's better to see the announcements on the web app. I mean on the mobile app than the web app, because you don't see all of this stuff right here where people were added. You can't see that on your phone. But right here, like if you're a dual enrolling senior, there's an announcement posted for you on here. And all of this is under the general tab, which is the only tab under posts. Now under files up here, the guidance counselors have put files that are important for us for the school year, and they'll continue to add them as they get them. So we have here a folder to complete FAFSA stuff, Tennessee Promise, a post-graduation checklist, and this one right here is very important. This is a link to set up your senior meeting. So you'll fill out all the information that this form needs, and that will help you set up your senior meeting that you have to have with your guidance counselor in order to make sure everything's ready to go for graduation this year. Under this next tab, there's a senior planning guide. And that is an 84-page PDF for those of you who feel like you could really use the help of a very thorough guide for what to do after high school. So this guide is available under the Senior Planning Guide tab and is a resource for any senior to use to prepare for post-high school life. Now, just as a note for the teams, all of the seniors need to join the team. But your parents can join too if they would like to, and they can use that same code that is on the slide I just told you about. They can use that to join the team as well. Now lastly, they wanted me to tell you that on the Spring Hill High School homepage, the important announcements that will be on there will be on this main web page too. So here under Spring Hill High School announcements, if it's very important, it will be put here under announcements, but it's just a matter of where do you want to get your information from. And I really like the team's mobile app that you can log into. I think it's a whole lot easier to see information and all that stuff. It's just very consolidated and it's all right there. So I would definitely recommend, make sure you stay up to date on everything that's going on Teams, and that will give us the best chance we have to get everything done quickly and easily this year, since we don't really know too much about how the rest of this year is going to go. I hope you've all found this to be informative, and I hope that this has, helped you in some way figure out a little bit better how we're going to do things this year. And if you have questions about this or anything else, your RAP teachers should know some stuff, and the guidance counselors, you can always send them an email if you have questions about senior teams and all that good stuff. Thank you very much, and y'all have a great rest of your day.